Today's guest is responsible for some of your favorite music mixes on TikTok. He takes people's ideas of fusing two songs together and somehow he manages to flawlessly make them mix together no matter which two songs you give him. He is a DJ, producer, musician, and content creator and has traveled around the globe performing in vocal groups, doing DJ sets, and teaching music to children from all cultures. Oh, what a man. Amassing 250,000 followers and 1 billion plays on his sound since 2021, he is on a mission to bring good musicianship back to the forefront of live entertainment. Let's all welcome to the That's the Tea Show, Mide Naike. Sorry, your bio. Say the word musician.
Musicianship.
So it's not musicianship.
It's not musicianship.
It's even plastic. Musicianship. How you doing today, sir?
I'm well. I'm blessed and highly favored. How are you?
Amen. Won't he do it? Me, I'm chilling, man. I'm hot, but I'm good. I'm happy to have you here.
Happy. Okay.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah. It's time to talk.
It's time to
talk about it.
Welcome back to the That's the Tea Show with me, your host, Miss Tee Moyo. And on this season, I am bringing your faves to the sofa, from DJs to dancers, singers to presenters, to come and sit on my sofa and, spill the tea. So let's get into it. Do you know what the funniest thing is? My friend, I was telling her yesterday that you're coming on the show, and she was like, oh, how did you guys meet? And I couldn't answer her.
Yeah, I feel like I think a lot of people are in that boat with me, where it's like either they're at an event and maybe they weren't even in the right frame of mind to even acknowledge remembering. Then there's TikTok, so people don't know whether it's they met me on the app, they met me in person, they met me. I don't even know. So like,
I don't even know. The funny thing is, I actually did go back to messages because I went to TikTok. There was nothing there. It was Instagram. We met because, like a good citizen, I wanted to use your mix in a performance, and I'd message you for permission because I'm a good person.
Honorable.
And then that's how, and then it went from there, and then it was your event, and yeah, that's crazy. Okay, before we even get into the episode, guys, I like to play a game with my guests called Let Me Land, where they bring to me an unpopular, a controversial, a wild opinion, and we discuss it. And I don't want to see how mad my guests can get. So, are you ready to land this plane?
Let's land it.
Okay.
Let's land it.
I'm gonna let you land.
Okay, this has nothing to do with DJing, music, anything. This is just me and my personal life. Something that makes me very, very bitter on a regular basis.
Bitter.
Okay. Nobody should be charging me for anything concerning their birthday.
I 100% agree.
Not 1 penny.
I 100% agree.
Not 1 penny.
When we were in sixth form and year 9, I understand each pay for their own. But it's your birthday dinner. I shouldn't be paying for your birthday.
From the day I was born till now, I shouldn't have paid 1 penny. Sixth form, GCSE, A-level, O-level, whatever level you want to call it, with the 1s and the 9s, the A-stars and the A's. I'm not paying. Uni, I'm not paying.
Wait, hold on.
I don't want to pay.
Straight. Are you saying as the celebrant you're not paying, or as the guest of the
As
celebrant?
a guest.
As a guest.
As a guest, yes.
I agree.
I shouldn't be paying not one kobo. I shouldn't be paying anything.
I actually agree. But on the same hand, as the celebrant, I also shouldn't be paying. So it's my birthday. I shouldn't be paying for my dinner. My guest shouldn't be. Who should pay for who's supposed to pay?
I think the host should host.
You think the host of the birthday should be 100%?
Yeah.
If it's a dinner, 3-course meal, cover everybody.
Yeah.
Then it shouldn't be at that meal.
Okay, hear me out. I wasn't part of the decision process of where we're going. I wasn't part of the type of menu, whether it's the set menu or the a la carte and the nibbles and the shares. I wasn't part of any of the process. You told me to spend my time with you on these. Saturdays are expensive. There's only 50. What if I have 52 friends, 53 friends? There's only 50. I have to fit in wedding, birthdays, events, work, and then I have to now add your due. I'm not earning my wage that weekend, and now instead I have to put this £40 set menu. Hey guys, come with me, and all that stuff. No, I'm not paying. I don't want to pay. I'm unavailable. I'm unavailable.
I can't even argue because I'm 23 and obviously I when I wasn't at uni, I didn't go to uni, so all my friends were at uni. So birthday dinners, and they would pick places that I don't even want to eat because there's certain cuisines I don't even like. I'm forking. But now that I'm 23, and a lot of my friends are in their 30s, I've got a trip to Cape Town. She's paid for the whole villa. She just said everyone cover their flights. I'm not paying for accommodation. I said,
why would you? You didn't tell them to go there. They told you to go there.
This is it. No, I agree. I feel like the plane has landed safely.
Yeah.
The passengers are safe.
I hope so.
I'm here for it. I'm here for that plane landing.
Thank you.
So your birthday, you're covering everything, yeah?
I try to not charge people any amount that they'll be like, when it's like £40. Even for me, I've done an event, the ticket was £5 for my friends. So it's like, I try to be like, I don't want you to be thinking, how do I create money for Mide's party? It's
extra shift.
I brought you somewhere. I took you out of your routine, and now I'm taxing you for doing that. It doesn't make sense to me. And hear this here. If everyone pays for their own day, then everyone will act their wage. Everyone will act their wage, and I'll have more reason to look forward to everyone else's due because it's like, oh, this weekend, it's Benjamin's birthday. Where am I being fed today? Ooh, you know, rocker. Why not? But then if it's my money, now I'm like, I have to go down there. I have to. What's the benefit? The birthday, the AA as he walks in.
Yeah. Azu.
No. I don't want to pay for your birthday. You pay for yours. I pay for mine. Simple.
Everyone's happy. I like that. Let's get straight into the episode. I feel like you're a DJ. You're accolading. I mean, I feel like, do most people know you from TikTok, would you say?
It probably depends on the demographic. So, a lot of I think, younger, more Afrocentric people will know me from TikTok for sure. Then there's the market, which I like to call BBC Two, because that's where my a cappella group kind of rose to fame. And we're on BBC Two. So anyone that watches the Bake Off, is there anyone synonymous with that? It's probably also knows me more for that stuff. But yeah, currently the thing that I'm pushing the most is definitely via TikTok. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we'll come back and talk about that a bit later. But when did you first pick up decks and start?
It began. It began. I purchased them in 2021. I did not touch them until 2022. They were collecting dust for a whole 12 months. Then someone dared me to do her friend's birthday in Manchester. I said, I have not really been... I have the decks. I've made some mixes on my laptop, but I'm not. And then I said, cool, I have like a month. Let me try and actually learn. So it was technically late 2022 that I started giving it a go. But because of the producer background, I guess it wasn't as blind going into it. I was kind of like, I know what needs to be done. It's just how to work this games console. That's how it felt.
Since you're a DJ, yeah, what's a DJ's favorite type of sauce?
Sauce. Other than the sauce that I cook up in the mixes, I'd probably say I'm a sweet chili guy.
It's merat nera.
Merat nera.
Get it? What's the DJ's favorite song? Merat nera.
Merat nera. Not even parrot. No, okay.
It's merat nera.
Merat nera. Okay, no, that's okay.
I can't lie. When I heard that shit, I was dying. Okay. maybe I have to take that part out, but now keep it in, show them my comedy. Oh, okay, so producer background, talk to me a little bit about that and how it evolved to you saying, we need to step it up and become DJ.
Yeah, I mean, with the production, I was trying to like recreate instrumentals so that people could use them on YouTube because, all that copyright stuff. So I'd be like, here is Killing Them, here's Do Me Be, here's Soccer, but remade. Then I was trying to just produce my own stuff, be original, tried to go into the studio with some artists, like some singers and stuff, and rappers. That was an ordeal because a lot of them are good, but a lot of them aren't like music savvy. Okay. They just have a talent. Okay. And it's very, very difficult with the way that I do things as like a sciencey guy. When they don't understand any technical term, I was like, fine, I'll do it myself. So I decided to try and become an artist. Okay. And then like an Afro gospel artist with making my own beats, doing the vocals on top. Being an artist is like one of the toughest jobs ever, and I learned that with doing one song and having 50 in the bank that I never released. So I said, you know what, this is not a bit of me either. It's paid like half a pence, so I need to find something else to do. So then I tried to put beats on stuff on TikTok, and then slowly started doing less to the beat and just bringing a beat from somewhere else. And the lazier I got, the more successful I got, really. I said, you know what, let me not make a beat. Let me just collect this beat from here. This is maybe, this is Love My Titi. Let me just shakam. And then the rest is history.
Work smarter, not harder.
Work smarter, yeah, exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
You kind of answer my next question, but like, what was it that made you gain that traction online? Because I love TikTok has given me the best remix. Cat Slater and Premier Gal. Yeah. Drake and
and Premier Gal.
And Premier
a lot of things and Premier
Maybe it's
Gal.
Premier Gal that I love.
Yeah, we'll get onto that.
Okay, we'll circle back to that. You guys will circle back to that. But like, what was it that made you gain traction?
Like which song do you mean, or like which remix?
Yeah.
There were probably a couple moments. One was the first time someone ever like used one of my sounds. I did a remix of Peaches, Justin Bieber with Soccer, and Sophia. Shout out Sophia. She danced to it, and then a load of other people also did. And a girl called Aisha also did, and a few other people did too. Then there was like a bigger one where I did Love My Titi and Do Maybe, and then I was seeing dancers from all over the world dancing to that one. And then there was lastly one Indian drill crossover, a song called Pataka Goody. Two Asian ladies were singing, and I put their vocals on a drill beat. And that was the one that did the most numbers, that one. I gained nearly like 100,000 followers in like a week. And then suddenly I was like, well, this looks like a job now. This sounds like work. I can't let this go to waste. And that was like 2021 into 2022. So since then I said, you know what, let me stay on my Zoom. Now that I've been put onto the Zoom.
No, wait, the Zoom has been brought to
The Zoom has been brought to me.
I mean, speaking of dancers, I mean, I vaguely remember a remix with Ta Ta Ta.
Yes.
That I think a particular babes, she didn't too bad.
What was the other song with it? It was Ta 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 and something else.
Kaji, it was our duet. What was the song? It was Ta 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 and another song. I think it was... What song was it?
How can I see this?
Hey, so many misses.
So many misses. How can I forget?
Nah, that was my favorite mix, and I remember you may even stitched it in. You tried to learn the choreography.
Yeah, that was an ordeal. I tried that with a few people's dance routines. I remember yourself. There was Johnny as well, Aisha, Nife, Sophia. Anybody that kind of did something that was on one of my mixes, I'd be like, let me try and do the dance. And then slowly but surely I said, this duet thing is not for me because it's exposing me too much. I'm a viber. Which
one is your favorite, your mixes? If you had to name top 3, which one do you...
Top 3. In terms of actually like listening to it, then it would be Love My Titi and Do Maybe was my favorite, because Do Maybe is my favorite Afrobeat song. So like putting those two together, I was like, I was enjoying it before the internet did. I was like, you guys, whether you like it or not, I'm here.
It's for me.
It's for me. Another one I probably liked a lot was, there was a mix I did with Skepta, Tony Montana, and Favour and My Baby, where it was like a SHOKO, Choco Loco, Bango, Bango, Bang, Bang, and then it goes into My Baby, Porokotom. You can look for it, Sha. But that one did really well in Nigeria, and I really enjoyed the success I had over there. There was also probably another in the top 3, probably Ozebat and Pink Lemonade last year also really took off, and I didn't expect it to. And then I was in Nigeria, and I got a video sent to me of Leo Stay True using the remix to perform in Lagos. Yeah. He was using it, and I was like, this is random. And he was there doing Ozebat. Should have just funked my shoulder. And I was like, yeah, cool. Hope you enjoy it. But the top 3 probably.
Are there any mixes that you don't like, that you listen back and you just turn the volume down and you're like, oh, come on, guys?
I don't really listen to much drill. So when I did that Pataka Goody mix with a drill remix, I liked it for what it was, but I don't listen to drill. So I'm like, I hear it and I'm like, nah, it's not for me really. And I've heard it a billion times because of the amount of plays or notifications I got. So I got a bit tired of that.
Speaking of getting tired, what is your take on Premier Gal being the remix? Because I've not heard one that I don't like.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. So like, as soon as someone puts Premier Gal on anything else, it sounds good. And so therefore it's like, how difficult is it to blow with Premier Gal? The answer is not very difficult. It's kind of like who can do it first. Okay. So I'm always like, okay, hats off to whoever's done it first. Like, I think, forgot the name, it escapes me. I think DJ Noon did the Which One. Then obviously someone has done the what was the one before? Cat Slater one.
Sorry, it's my
Then we go
one.
back to about to catch another flight. I'm about to make him wanna bite. Same beat again. There have been loads and loads and loads of them, and they all sound good. But I'm trying to avoid remixing anything in Premier Gal because I know someone else will do it anyway, and it doesn't feel like I won't feel like I've put enough thought into the mix by using Premier Gal. I feel the same way about Chingam, by the way, because now it's pop pop pop. Last year it was something else. You know, there's always a different.
It's enough.
Yeah. Someone once said, "Relax, it's enough." I don't know who that was, but someone said it.
I mean, if in my dictatorship, there must be a Premier Gal remix.
Every year, there must be one.
The Drake and the Cat Slater one, I listened to on the way to work. You guys, there's a pep in my step. We'll be in the room like I'm Vincent Kennedy.
It does sound good. It does sound good.
I do want to talk about like some of your career highlights. There's one in particular, the one that's pinned to your Instagram. I want to talk about Culture FM. Like, tell me about how you got the call, your prep behind it. Like, take me through Culture FM, because unfortunately I wasn't there. I didn't get an invite, but also wasn't available. But
Fizz. So the culture story. So I got tagged in the Davido Needs You thing, and it was definitely 1:40 a.m. I was in my house in Birmingham, in my not even in my robe. I was in bed, and I was doing up Davido Needs Who, but I knew that the deadline was such short notice from when I saw it. I could only do it that night, and I couldn't do it the next day. I had to go to work, so I said, well, do I go downstairs and do this? Then I realized I don't have my normal decks that I would use. So I was like, this is long. And then I dusted down. There's a set of decks that my friends gifted me once that I'm not as competent on, but I said, I'm going to learn it tonight, then do the video. And I said, cool, let me just do this video, see how it goes. I had some ideas for how I'll mix the songs. Did that now. And then I guess I just put it out there. It was fairly well received, but I'm such a doubtful person, or not pessimistic too much, but I'm quite realistic. I don't get overexcited by anything. Okay. So I felt like I deserved the opportunity, but I didn't think I have to get this. I didn't think I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, it wasn't on the vision board written on your hands.
Yeah. So I kind of was like, I'm gonna leave this one to God. And then I saw a lot of comments for a lot of DJs that are not me, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be difficult. And then eventually, I think someone else even told me, or one of the culture guys then messaged me and said, do you know how to use the decks and stuff like that? And I was like, yeah, I know how to use those decks. Yeah, that's fine. And I was not as sure of using them. But I said, one thing I can do is learn stuff quickly, and I'll run to whatever studio and learn it. And then I did. And they said, yeah, you've got it. And I was like, yeah, I was kind of just more like shocked, because I was hoping to do a culture for like months and months and months, and we never got to do it. Yeah. I think we'd even been double booked at a point, myself and Ems, back when she did hers, we got double booked. So I'd been waiting for
She's my favorite DJ, by the way, DJ Ems. Let me not talk too much, but by God's grace, DJ Ems will be sat on this sofa.
She'll be here. That's my guy. So she obviously did it like early 2024, and I kind of in my head I've been waiting since then. Like, will the opportunity come? Will it come? And thankfully it came. And it came in the
when the Holy Spirit knocks, you answer the door.
Get out of that bed. You put your flip flop on, because your God can never flop. And then you put on that robe.
You put your flip flop on because your God can never flop. Amen to that.
That's it. So did that, and then it was literally like 2 days later, I was going to Davido, and incidentally, 2 days after that, I was going to Nigeria. So like the stress levels of the Nigeria trip had soared now, because I was like, I've lost 48 hours of my prep time, but it's the DJ for Davido, so I'm gonna make it work.
Exactly. I love that. I feel like I don't get FOMO. In fact, I'm glad I stayed at home. But that one, I was watching it through the snaps, and I said, But sir, where's the episode on the YouTube, on the tube?
It's a long day. It's a long day.
What happened?
Essentially, the set went sensationally. It was the time of my life. The issue is that at the end of the set, there was a malfunction, and someone mistakenly unplugged me before the track was saved of the recording of the set. So if people are wondering why it's not gone onto YouTube like that, that's part of the reason why. It's the main reason why, because otherwise I'd have to somehow like re-freestyle an hour 20 of everything again.
Did you beat him up?
I don't condone violence.
Did you beat him
up? I don't condone violence.
Did you beat him up?
No, I just questioned his knowledge of technology.
Did you beat him up?
Maybe in my head I beat the person up, but it was one of those. It was an honest mistake, so I was kind of like, my eye was doing that twitch thing. My eye was twitching, but I was also like, okay, in the moment, I have had the set of my life, the time of my life.
Yeah.
The YouTube thing, God willing, it will come. And like,
Amen.
It wasn't even a conventional episode really, so I guess there's still an opportunity if they want to do a conventional episode, which might even be more, like, might even be bigger. Yeah. So it was what it was, but yeah, it was a frustrating end to the set. But again,
wait, when did you find out that happened?
As I'm holding the laptop, there were videos of someone saying like, Davido's about to come out, and you can see me like froze, like that woman in court. I'm just like. And then I was like, yo, the thing's gone. And they're like, what do you mean it's gone? What do you mean it's gone? I was like, it's gone. It was unplugged too quickly. But yeah,
by the grace of God, it will come back. But you got to meet Davido.
Yes.
What's he like in person?
What does he smile like? Smell like?
He smells expensive.
Like $30 billion is what they say. They smell like 30 billion. No, he's fun, but then also, I guess he does so many events that it's obviously going to be difficult for him to just constantly stay excitable the whole time. So I actually liked seeing him quite chilled as well at times. It wasn't just constantly like, shake me. It was actually, he's a very, very calm individual.
No, I love that.
And he's squad R too. They're very, very...
I wanted to ask, because our next topic, we're kind of going to talk about that just a little bit, but his goons and his people, they're chill.
They're very, very chill. We went on to Eden. And just a chill one, but even then, it's like I came in later, and it's like everyone's wondering, like, what are you doing? You know that's Davido's table. I was like, yeah, and then they were like, no, it's calm. Like they weren't like. I know you. They were very, like... very. Oh yeah. I was like,
what do you mean Davido said it's calm, man?
That's me. Yeah, you didn't hear them.
I even take a minute just to soak in the environment.
Honestly,
just be like, yeah. I actually want to kind of speak about the music scene, and I want to know about your honest take about the UK music scene right now.
From the DJ side?
Yeah.
So I think that there's a whole lot of talent. I think there's also a lot of talent that goes unappreciated. And there's a fair amount of people in place of those talented people at times. So I don't think the most talented people are doing the things that they should be doing. Okay. Some are, and we thank God for them. Amen. But there are some other people that I think are a bit more, they are more marketable, and so that's why they end up doing it. But I think the UK as a scene is doing amazing things for African music, at least from where I'm standing. But yeah, it's also a bit cliquey at times.
What do you mean by cliquey?
I feel as if you see certain events where it's the same set of people, whether it's the same like host and DJs and event planner or a promoter. It's like they will have their go-tos, and I guess arguably it's nepotism in their favor kind of thing. And if they're good enough to do it, then it's fine. But sometimes it feels like other people could deserve an opportunity. Not even just myself, but other people could have an opportunity. But it's like, well, I've known this person for 10 years, so I'm going with them. A lot of these people went to uni together. They went to like Midlands unis together and stuff like that. So
it's so funny that you say that, because I think the presenter, I think it's the exact same thing. Yeah. We see it all the time in the comments of the shade bars, the same people. Now, let me caveat that by saying, if I was one of those people, do you think I'm complaining? Do you think if I was always the same person do you think I'm saying anything? I'd be like, well. But as someone who wants to become one of those people, it can be hard. It's like, and I'm waiting for that one person who, them people, I want something fresh. I want something new. Yeah. And then that's where Miss Tee Moyo, Mide Naike, that's where we step into the plate and do the thing. But what advice would you give to people that are kind of feeling, and I'm surprised you're even feeling like this with all those numbers that you're making, even you still feel like this?
I'm very much outside of the bubble. I feel like I'm very much outside of the snow globe.
Interesting.
Very, very much.
Why is that?
Because I think for one, I didn't go to university with any of these people. For two, I didn't attend these events very much before I became a DJ. Three, I simply just haven't known these people like on that kind of level. And also to put it simply, I gained a big following in a very short amount of time.
How do you think other people feel about that?
Some people are happy for me. Some people enjoy it. I get the idea. I get the feeling that other people are quite cynical about it. A lot of people have questioned my ability to DJ, whether it's all legit or stuff like that. Whether I am actually just a plant of some kind. Like, yeah, I'm like, why would they like? Do I look like a plant? Do I look like a plant? But I feel like there are some people that probably don't like the idea of someone showing up in 2023 and having 250,000 followers suddenly when they've been there for 12 years and they don't have that. Yeah, it's just, I think I have worked out the game of social media hustle better than maybe many others.
Exactly.
And some people don't like that, but it's not my fault. What can I do?
Don't kill the messenger. I think you've basically articulated it perfectly. People have been grafting, but in the age of social media, it gives you a step ahead because that virality, if you get that popularity on social media, it's like a fast track.
Honestly,
I hear it.
I've got a couple of friends that help that host for me as well. I've been telling them, get on your content Zoom. Yeah. One of them now, he's just posted 4 videos. His name's Tris, the Vibe Man. He's just posted 4 videos in like the simplest way, in quite a me kind of way, where he's literally in a robe. He's actually in a do-rag as well, and he's just simplified it. And now he's going viral. He's getting loads and loads of work coming in. Now, if he does that for 6 months to a year, he will be so far beyond MCs that have sat here for 20, 15, 10 years doing the same thing. And like, I've got quite strong opinions about the feeling of like longevity doesn't mean anything unless you're doing the right thing.
Exactly.
If you're like, I've been trying all this time, but you haven't been trying on the right thing, then you'll stay there.
You're running fast in the wrong direction.
Exactly. You're running fast in the wrong direction.
Do you take on clients? Because me, I could use your expertise in my thing. Oh, must be nice. Okay, you mentioned about how the UK music scene is great right now. In a few sentences, I'm going to give you different genres and I want you to tell me what you think about them. So starting off strong and my personal favorite. So shout out to my Uber driver yesterday. He was playing this genre from Swiss Cottage all the way to Kent, which is like an hour drive. I felt like it was like 2018 again. Anyway, sorry.
Wowza.
Afro swing,
it was a serious time. I was just finishing university and it was a great time. That being said, I think it died when it needed to.
Make Afro swing great again. Listen, I'm backing NSG on this one. We're bringing it back. I'm sorry. That's something I'm just not willing to let go.
I want get Afro swing played again. I'm Gappa, okay? I just want to play the songs that we already have. I'm not too pressed about new Afro swing because I feel like we have already made all the good Afro swing because I think it's quite limiting in its essence. Do you know what I mean? I just think that there's only so many ways that you can like I love these songs, I do, but because they're not full blown singers and they're not full blown rappers, they can't push either boundary.
But I love
so like I like
Hardy Caprio, he'd rap and then
just like play the song. It's there. It's right there.
Nah, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm about to scrap That's the T-shirt and just have like notes. Young Bane, Tee Moyo. I'm just gonna have these goats. Man. J Silver. That's who I'm. Hardy Caprio. Oh, okay, first, I agree. I understand where you're coming from. Do I like what you've said? No, but I hear it.
Sorry.
Let's go with Afrobeats.
Afrobeats. Yeah, that's where my heart is. I would say that 2018 was a wow year. 2022 was for me the best year. I don't think we've reached those heights since.
Really?
Yeah, I think 2022 was the best year.
Who are we talking
by a mile?
Drop songs and names.
So 2022, what do we have? So we have, and I'm thinking in terms of what it did globally as well. So we had like the Sugarcane moment. We had Kulosa. We had a Mona Lisa with Chris Brown. We had Last with Burna Boy. We had all of Ashake's run the whole year as well.
He came out.
We had Finesse. The end of 2021 was You Wanna Bamba, but it blew in the 2022. There was a whole lot. Bandana came out that year as well. A lot of songs came out that year that I was like, I feel like most of the songs that year would have been the song of the year this year.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not as impressed with 2025, 2024. I feel like 2023 Bad Unavailable. 2024 was Amapiano and Ozeba. And 2025 is With You and Laho. And that's it really.
It's so. I love the way how you talk about music and how you see music in a very. Is the word analytical?
Yeah.
You see, even hearing you speak,
proper analyze it.
It's almost like you've put them into folders and files of music. Now, Afrobeats. Yes, 2022 was a very, very good year.
Oh, it's elite.
No, that was elite. That was a good year.
Calm Down, Rema. They were all, and everyone was giving like, Oyimbos were all jumping on remixes because we were popping like that.
We had.
Where are they now? Where's the Justin Bieber With You remix? Where is it? I'm waiting for it.
No, it's so funny you said that. I remember Ashake, just for me, he came out of nowhere. And everyone was scrambling for these tickets. And considering I work in social media, my red flag is I'm very late to things. I'll find out when I find out, but when I'm there, I'm there. Case in point, Joe Boy. I found out about Joe Boy after he performed Body and Soul after that tour. And then all of us, it's like I went from 0 to 100.
You're sold.
Yeah. But I remember Shaka just came out of nowhere. Then he's performing in Brixton. Everyone knows all these songs. I'm thinking,
it was
wow.
crazy.
From height
everyone
to
speaking
height
Yoruba suddenly. Not even Nigerians. Everyone speaking Yoruba out of nowhere.
No, may my journey have reached heights like that.
Honestly, I received an Ashake run.
And he's still
there. Honestly.
So Afrobeats, what is your take now? 2025, the music scene.
I think Rema made a point in 2024 about how it's getting diluted. And I agree with him that there's a lot of stuff that is now catering to the whole world. And I think it's because 2022 really brought it to the whole world. And now there's a lot of calling it all Afrobeats is making less and less sense to me because it's like there's a lot of straight R&B. R&B by a Nigerian isn't Afrobeats. It's R&B. He just happens to be Nigerian. It's R&B.
Who falls into that category?
I think there's Wizkid a lot, Burna Boy a lot, Thames obviously. Like Burna Boy is sampling R&B, and half the time the drums aren't even African drums. It's like, I'm like, are we just calling this Afrobeats because he's Nigerian, even though he's Caribbean presenting, anyway. And he's one of my faves, but to just call it all Afrobeats and then I'm assessing Afrobeats it's making less and less sense to me because I don't know what Afrobeats is anymore. Ashake Blue doing Amapiano with Fuji on top. Is that Afrobeats?
Is it Afrobeats?
Charlie Poppy's talking on Amapiano. Is that Afrobeats?
My sister argues. Okay, so I've been sold for the last 2 years. Considering I'm Southern African, I hated Amapiano. I hated it. I'm sorry, guys. The intros were too long, and it reminded me of growing up when my dad used to take the remote from me and put his music. It was Amapiano. And I didn't like that because it's like, now the adults have to play. They won't let me play my Capital FM. I don't know what it was. It was Shally Poppy. My sister got angry at me because she was like, how dare you you say you don't like Amapiano, but
when Shally does
Shally Poppy. And she thinks it's because I love West African music. Nigerian music has my heart. I'm from Zimbabwe, but she thinks that it was an ism. She thinks that I didn't like Amapiano because it was done by Southern African people. And I was like, that's what I liked. But Shally Poppy. And I can't tell you who, but I think Afro Nation this year changed my view. I started... Oh no, I also know the reason. I felt like I couldn't dance to Amapiano because I'm a Afrobeats trained dancer. I couldn't dance to Amapiano. And she was taking the classes. But I think once I learned how to dance to Amapiano and then the beats, I've been sold. So I guess my last question to you is, what is your take on Amapiano at the introduction?
I love it.
You love it?
I love Amapiano. I think, again, my favourite time was probably 2021 too, where it was quite, at least in the mainstream world, it was quite raw. Obviously, it existed before that, but the way that it all sounded, back when you could chikuku and it wasn't a problem. Then people got scared of it and they started doing it less. But then I do still kind of like where it is now. I think 3 Steps cool. I think all these different subgenres are cool, and the other Southern African genres are great. But I love that 2021, maybe even up to 2023 sound that just felt quite raw. It was always dancey. It was always jumpy. Now it's getting a bit more and more ethereal. It's getting a bit more like psychedelic. No, it feels like you should just close your eyes and be like this.
No, my dad loves house.
Which is cool. It's house music, really.
He'll pour his whiskey and he'll say, they went to go and see an artist in Greenwich. Who did they go and see? My sister bought them tickets. Oh, I'm annoyed that I can't remember the name of the artist. It's gonna bug me. It wasn't. I almost said Lucky Dube. I think he's dead. No, it wasn't Lucky Dube. It was Dad, who did you go and see? Oh, it will come back to me. But they'd gone to see this artist, and it was my mom showed me the videos. You know when the people have their like.
Oh
rooftops. I'm sorry,
it's in their own world.
Yeah, but I like that you can listen to it and you can chill to it. I just prefer Amapiano where I can just.
I prefer the upbeat, dancey. Yeah, I prefer the. Yeah, I prefer the. Yeah, that's
Shout
what
out to
I
Afro Nation though. The fact that you have a whole stage dedicated to Amapiano. My only thing is I'm not yet at the stage where I can go to that Amapiano. I'm the friend at the Amapiano event. When are they gonna play Shirley Poppy? When are they gonna play?
So you need that balance.
I need balance. I love a motive where you start with Afrobeats, then you do a little bit of, and then I like the balance.
In fact, I'm doing a birthday next week where the birthday girl, she's from Southside, and she said she wants Amapiano. So because it's me, it'll be Amapiano, but we'll be sprinkling Shally. So you should come through.
I should come through.
You should come through.
It's my sister's birthday. It's my sister's 21st birthday. You know when he said there's a birthday, I was thinking, oh, can I come? The birthday girl's my sister.
You don't know. You looked confused.
No, mate. If I give you this, it just means wrap it up.
Help me.
Please, let's go back to it. Okay, so then what is your overall opinion of the future of the UK music scene? Let's just umbrella and say just Afro. Where do you think we're going? 2026. Where are we going? Take us there.
I think
take me there.
I wanna go there.
Take me there.
I wanna go there. Oh, where's the party at, man? Let's go. Let's go. Take me there. I wanna go there. Hey. I think the UK scene. So I think there's gonna still be more globalization, which I don't like how it sounds, but I like what it does.
Okay.
But I then also think and believe that there will still be people popping up out of nowhere, because Ashake caught me off guard, Shally Poppy caught me off guard, and people will continue to catch us off guard with something alternative. Yeah. So I'm trusting that will happen. Yeah. But I also just see what I feel is Afrobeats still and Afro sound just fading away more to a worldwide sound that everyone can enjoy. That's why I think like Afro house is so big now, because you go to an Afro house thing and you don't even know if you just close your ears and open your eyes, you wouldn't know what music's playing from the demographic. No, it's true. It's there. Like everybody's there, which is great vibes wise, but it's I just feel like some of the authenticity is being lost a bit.
I think things like Fête de la Musique showed us that. I went.
Did you go to that?
I've gone 3 years.
Wow, brioche, croissant, and them man there.
Yeah, when I get to the Euro station, the Eurostar,
they're like, T,
they greet me.
Bonsoir. You again?
Oui. Nah, this year. So when we went the first time, it was just French people, just French audience. Mm-hmm. I partially think I'm responsible for a lot of people coming to Fête de la Musique because I've been vlogging there for years. I didn't say everyone came because of me. I'm just saying the education. People are watching my story. They're like, where are you? The TikToks. A girl actually, when we came back on the Eurostar, she tapped me on my shoulder. She's like, I'm here because I watched your TikTok. I said,
there you go.
No, but I'm seeing it more like there's more of a, can we say gentrification of Afrobeats? Is that allowed?
I go with expansion. Safer word,
yeah. Let's say an expansion of Afrobeats, which I think kind of makes me want to go back to a topic we were talking about before. I kind of want to talk to you about the creative process. So can you explain to me, like I'm 5 years old, how you put the music together? And yeah, just explain it to me like I don't understand, because I don't get it. Because I used GarageBand one time in sixth form and I almost cried. I can download an MP3. So that's
a start. I have to do that as well. So I have to learn how to do that. The process, it will depend on the mix, but let's take for example, Love 90 and Do Maybe, the simple one. So firstly, I'm listening to one of the songs. Probably I'm listening to the instrumental. So I'm listening to Do Maybe in my car and just trying to sing other songs on top. Okay. That's probably the first thing. And that's not because it's my job. That's just because I just do that. I'm a bit divergent in that sense. It's like I'm hearing one song and I'm like, ooh, and then I'm there. Then I'm sold. Then yeah, I guess either I'll do it before Dex. I was just doing it on my laptop with Logic, the grown up GarageBand. Then now that I have Dex, sometimes I do it on the Dex, sometimes I do it on the laptop, depending how clean I want the sound.
Wow.
And then I'll give myself simple things to do when I'm recording because I don't want to compromise the sound with a full blown DJ everything there, and then it's like, this is 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'll just do the simplest level things, whether it's just like a volume up or unmute. When I'm recording live, like with the laptop, I'll just be pressing mute, unmute, keep it simple. Wow. But in the lab, it was complicated.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of thing. So yeah, I'll take vocals from a song, drums from a song, guitar from this, whatever, and I'll just pluck and choose and then work out what works musically, because everything must be in key, by the way.
No, please.
Everything must be in key.
This is our camera. Please, guys, we are big on bended knees. It actually hurts my brain. It's like a cat scratching the nails down the chalkboard. Can you make sure everything is in key? Like, it's not enough to make sure the speed is the same.
At all.
Like,
at all.
It hurts my ears.
If you send me a mix and you don't hear back from me, you know why.
You know what you did.
You know what you did.
Fairs. Okay, so one thing I love that I think makes you stand out from so many other DJs is that I love your stitching videos. When people are like, okay, I've got an event and I'm hearing this song and putting it together, and then you come out in the robe and you do your thing. Like, how do you take it from people's ideas? What are the things kind of like you have to take into consideration and change when they're asking you to do that? Like, Mide, mix this song together for me.
Yeah, so sometimes it will depend. Like if that video has gone extremely viral, then it's a race against the clock and I have to instantly start compromising. It's like, am I gonna make this the most like 100 out of 100, but it will take me a day and someone else will do it? Or am I gonna make this like 80 out of 100, which is probably good enough? And then I'm like, okay, what's the priority in this idea that they have? And I'll really focus in on what they've said. Like, someone was telling me to combine a Tenny Money song and then Davido Namoni. And I was like, as long as people hear the exact idea for a moment, then the stuff on either side we can manage, we can work with. But what I never do is just do what they said and just do my own take of it. Yeah. I have to at least create their moment for a split second. Cast and Drift, a girl called Bube Verse, where she came up with I've been up. And I was like, okay, cool. I've seen a lot of people do this wrong, and I've seen criticism in all the comment sections. So I'm gonna make sure that I fight tooth and nail to do this right. So I opened the laptop, and I just try and focus on really listening to what they've told me to do.
No, I love that. For me, I think my struggle with music, and I think one regret that I always have is never like pursuing music further. So obviously I can play the guitar, but I wish I'd played the piano, because that disconnect of having an idea in your head and being able to mix it together and breathe life into it. I mean, I do it with all of this. I do it with the show. I do it with my content. You see, I dreamt this.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, thank you. But musically, there's a technical element to it. And if I could go back to when I was younger and I'd learn how to produce, because I think Benny, Selena Gomez's boyfriend, I can't believe that's how I've described him. He's a producer in his own right. But the way he describes how songs came to be, especially songs that move like Jagger, it's like, wow, you really had the technical knowledge, like, to be able to do what it is that the people are saying.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
I love that. My favorite one was from Sorrel. Shout out Sorrel. She's engaged to a Ghanaian man, and my cousin's engaged to a Ghanaian man with Zimbabwean. And when you made the Zim, she's like, I want a mix of old school Zim and new school Zim and old school Ghana. And
I'm doing the wedding.
If you need a social media person just to do the TikToks, please shout me, because
let's talk.
When? Nah, bro. I told you, my wedding, I know who's making my cake. She did my 23rd cake. I know my photographer. He did my rebranding shoot. I know my DJ. He sat on the sofa with do you know my DJs? My DJs for my wedding. I want to start with DJ Ems. She's going to walk me down the aisle.
Yep.
For the reception, I want you and DJ Quams back to back.
Yeah.
And then for the after party, DJ Lani. Because that after party will be after partying.
Yeah.
And that's when
after
the go-go's and the coolies have gone home after hours.
Be gone.
That's my perfect That's my perfect.
I hear it.
I can't remember what was even. Okay, sorry. Going back to the mixes.
Oh yeah.
Has there ever been something that you just have to just keep swiping and ignoring because it's like, I can't do that for you, darling?
Sometimes people have ideas and like because they didn't think of the idea in key, they've now performed it in key, but the two songs are so far apart on a piano that it's like if I bring one, it's gonna be sounding like this, and it's like I don't want to mix it like this. So yeah, so I try and some people strike gold because a lot of people subconsciously can hear perfect pitch, but they don't know. And so when they come with ideas, it's because they've got that, and then other people just don't have it.
Do you know what I think? Okay, I'm not a great singer, and I dance. The reason why I dance is because I'm not a great singer. I think of music as like steps. So you've got A, B, C, D, E. I'd say it as maths. So A to E is 5. So even if I might have shifted it to the left or the space. So if you have like a riff or an ad lib, I can redo it. Mm-hmm. I might have got it perfect, but like the steps and the jumps. Am I making sense?
I think so. Yeah.
I think I make sense in my head. It's like let's say the sequence is 2, 4, 6, 8. I might do 1, 3, 5, 7, but it's like
you've kept the intervals.
I've kept the intervals the same. Yeah. That's how I look at music.
Yeah.
And kind of speaking about like ad libs. What are some of your favorite ad libs that are out there? Because me, every time when I put it in. But yeah, I don't know if that girl knew she made history. I might have her on the sofa.
Was it a girl?
Yeah, was it girl?
I thought it was Wills.
No, the girl who made the original TikTok. No, he put it in the song, but it's a TikTok.
I didn't know this.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
It's the girl. She's in the bathroom and she's like, when I push it in, I didn't even know what she was saying until I said, oh.
And then
people, yeah. Wow. I can't sing the song without when I push it in. And I know my grandma looked at me and said, "When put what in?"
Honestly, and we thought jealousy was dead, and Wills brought it back to life. Like yeah. And suddenly we said, "Yeah, we got 6 more months of this for sure. We got 6 more months of this."
I'm hearing it
literally.
Everywhere.
So yeah, that's goated. My favorite ones. Good question. Tris, the Vibe Man. He's done lots of videos of the top ones.
I love those videos. I watch every single one of them.
Hey, and he's just here like this.
He sat on
a humble thing. Maybe they're like, I really want to party tonight. Say, I really want to party tonight. He was like, rock to the beat. So
is he reading something?
Is he what?
Is he reading it or is he just remembering?
No. He just listen. If he ever unlocks his phone in front of you, he'll show you. He has a library that is akin to like, I don't know. It's probably got half as many words as the Bible. He's got like all the bars, and he'll learn them. He'll work on them. He'll refine them, and then he just performs them. And so because he's done them so many times, he just knows. Yeah, he just knows. He just knows them.
If you want to come and sit on the sofa, please be my guest.
You need to find one of his live sets. You need to find, and you'll see him because he's not got his phone in his hand. Wow. So the guy is just there, and he's there like he's freestyling based on what song's playing. It's not just what he decided to do. That's why I take this guy everywhere with me because he's just that guy.
So what is your favorite? What is some of your top
one of his that I like is a very simple. I really want to party tonight. I really want to party tonight. So I love that one as one of his. Then and actually also. Does your mommy know you dance like this? Does your daddy know you dance like this? Say, does your mommy know you dance like this? Love that one. Then I'm a piano is gonna have to be just a simple piano. No.
Can we, for the records, confirm when he says piano, it's not piano. It's piano, Pierre. But people don't know that.
They don't know that. But there's extra contention now. Oh? Because apparently there's a no that comes so late that it doesn't sound like it's there. Apparently they're saying it's not piano for sure. But apparently it could be piano. Apparently that's what was going on. But in this UK, I want piano. That's what I signed up for, okay?
Exactly.
There's a piano and then there's half of a piano.
The French, they're like, piano Pierre.
Piano Pierre. Wow, piano Pierre. Wow.
It's even plastic. Speaking about freestyling earlier, how much of your DJ sets is planned and how much of it is freestyled? ChatGPT gave me that question because
it's a good question.
I didn't even think to ask.
It's a good question.
Now we're here.
So I think the internet thinks 100% planned, 0% freestyled. Yeah. The truth. Emmanuel, are you telling me the truth?
Are you telling me the truth?
Is actually 0% planned and 100% freestyle. I don't have any folder for a set. I don't have one. The only time I decided what songs I was playing was at my birthday, where I said, I've got an hour and I want this to be like a set that I put up online. I start most sets by, they'll be calling my name and I'll just move my finger like this and then I'll look and be like, that's the song we're starting with. And I'm fortunate in the sense that I have what's called, it's called relative pitch. So I know what songs are in the same key as each other.
Wow.
Which means that if I start somewhere, I know how to get anywhere.
You know how to get to where
I know how to get anywhere in key. So I'm not worried about that. And sometimes this freestyle thing means that you won't necessarily hear every song you want to hear on a night.
Okay.
But none of my sets are the same.
Fairs.
Because it starts from anywhere.
So you have to be
there. So it gives me the adrenaline to do it better as well.
I'm not gonna lie, the heart pressure made me like, what's next?
Oh, I need that.
Even picking a song for the car, it even.
Oh yeah,
my heart even.
It's not easy. I find that harder, you know, being DJ at a staycation or in the car and they're like, DJ, run us something. And then I pick a song, they'll be like, hey. When they're that close, stay away from it. Get out of the booth.
I'm not going to lie, you can't put me on aux because I'm actually simply playing what I want to play.
This is it.
We're just listening to what I want to hear. And if that means we go from gospel to drill to Afrobeats to One Direction.
So be it.
Do you get? Okay, we need to get into this because we need to talk about the propaganda and the reality of being a DJ. Mm-hmm. In such a short space of time, what would you say it took to get to where you are in terms of like mindset, work ethic, maybe sacrifices that you've made? Because we have established, we have confirmed it was quick. But what did it take that kind of people brush over or downplay?
Social media side of things definitely needed some shamelessness because I was doing something that no one else was doing.
It's true.
And only now are a lot of people doing it. Mm-hmm. I won't take all the flowers, but I'll take a little bunch.
Yeah.
But I'd say that. And then being so open to rejection that it doesn't stop you doing what you're doing because I messaged, I don't know how many venues I messaged in 2023 to be like, I'd like to DJ, I want to DJ, here's my TikTok, I want to DJ. I've been putting myself out there far more than the other way around to get to this point because I want to do this, you know, like full time.
Rejected you.
Exactly. No, they're calling me now, don't worry. No. And then they check the DM and they'll see, hi, I'm Mide.
Without going into detail, there are a couple of brands that I have messaged that you are going to have to humbly come back when you want to DM and work with me, but honestly, it's fine. All in God's time.
I will never unsend those messages.
I'll never know. You will have
never
to see.
Never unsend it. You'll see it there.
And I'll even reply to it and say, oh my goodness me, look at the timing. Won't he do it? Praise hands.
Where did that lead you? Back to me. Back to me. Continue. So definitely being open to rejection. Definitely. Oh, okay. Either do what you said you'll do or simplify it. That's my main mantra.
Yes.
All of this, I have the plan to do this. That's nice. Everyone's had a dream. And only Martin's one paid off. Everyone else is just dreaming, and then you sleep and you wake up and you're back to. So just do what you said you're gonna do, or make it easier. My original plan was to be in a studio, DJing the Madison mixes and have celebrity influencers coming in left, right, center. I'm in a dressing gown with no drip. There's holes in my socks. If I show you my setup in my room, right, in my lounge, it's like there's a bottle, then the phone rests against the bottle, and then it's just sunlight and nothing else. That phone falls down the back of the heater every day, and that's where my TikTok following has come from a phone resting it. Vaseline sometimes, sometimes it's aloe vera cream. I said, the more that I feel like I have to invest it, and it's delaying me. Yeah. I said, how can I simplify it? Let me just be in one room.
In your house.
I can get out of bed and film because it's just a dressing gown now. Yeah. Exactly. I don't even have to shower sometimes. So it is what it is. It's hot in summer, but it's okay.
I know we're bantering and vibing, but what you said, I'd say this to people all the time. Like, people want to, I think it's like the gym. People want to start going to the gym 7 times a week. Just start with one.
Simplify it and do.
Then when you honor that commitment and you do it well, then you step up.
That's it.
I wish I could sometimes show you guys. Well, you can if you scroll down all 701 posts on my Instagram. If you saw what my Instagram used to be, I used to sit in front of my dresser, and I even had the phone in the wrong configuration. I even had it landscape when it should be portrait. Like, people are seeing this, and don't get me wrong, God is great that we've gotten to this point, but you're seeing my day. You're seeing my year 6. Go back to my day 1 and then we'll talk. It's like, scale it back down. Work with that. Work with what you've got, and then
do
amplify
it consistently.
after. Consistently. Have there been any sacrifices you've had to make? I mean, getting up at the AMs to grab that opportunity. But is there anything that we don't see behind the cameras that you're really putting in the graft?
Yeah, I mean, the main thing I'd say is that I don't get to attend pretty much anything for anybody.
Which is
pretty
why
much.
I can
so
never be a DJ because I'd actually abandon.
Yeah, I haven't attended. I've attended one person's birthday in the last 12 months, and I'm 30, so that's a lot of important birthdays, a lot of landmarks. The only ones I was able to attend was when I was booked to DJ alongside it at mates' rates or whatever. But I've not actually left my house, attended someone's birthday, and just socialized like that. So there's that sacrifice. I also just don't have a body clock because I still sometimes do pharmacy work. So it's like sometimes it's 9 a.m, sometimes it's 3 a.m in the club.
Sometimes it's paracetamol, sometimes it's Baccarat.
Exactly. I couldn't put it better myself. That's going to be my book title.
Thank you.
Paracetamol to Baccarat. I'm back.
No, I want a byline. I'm glad that you're actually being honest about what it takes to get there, because people just think it's just pressing buttons and just vibes in. The index would never see me. I like to dance too much. Are you the friend DJ? Are you the designated DJ of the friendship group, or do they respect that sometimes you just want to come and enjoy?
I think a lot of my friends like the idea of me doing the DJing, and where we can work out agreeable rate or whatever, I'll do that. I'd rather serve them than not serve them. Yeah. But
that's their gift, by the way. You're not getting a present.
That's for episode 2. There's no gifts anymore. My presence is a gift. The DJing is also a gift. That's 2 gifts. Yep. Even 2. So I do try and DJ for all my people where possible. If I have to, I've attended and DJed weddings like 2 or 3 times as like a guest, and then I just like undo the tie a bit, like on a Clark Kent thing. Flick the glasses. I'm like, yeah, it's go time.
No, I love that. Let's even talk about weddings. What is your experience? Because you do majority weddings, is it, or is it clubs? What
more weddings than clubs. Yeah.
What is your experience, and why weddings?
I didn't. I don't know how that sound goes. I didn't ask to be here. I found myself just doing weddings. The club thing, I think, is more about that cliquey thing that I was talking about. Okay. Clubs is like the cousin of festivals, and so all of that is a bit the same wahala. Whereas the thing about weddings that's interesting is that 90% of those have come from TikTok, and it's people that have seen the content over and over, and they like the idea of me DJing. Most of the time, I'm just holding a laptop. They don't actually see me at work. Yeah. Some people have messaged me saying, hey, I was wondering if you DJ, and if so, could you DJ my wedding? And I'm here thinking, the biggest day of your life, you're willing to put the music in the hands of someone that you haven't even seen DJ. You haven't even smelt the DJing. You just like the mixes that you hear at the end. And I think it's been interesting that TikTok has really set me into that wedding route, and it's kind of like, oh, that's the guy from TikTok, and that's been fun. I've proper enjoyed that. Especially when the weddings are multicultural. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it.
Catering to everyone.
It was an accidental advert for wedding DJing as well. I didn't even mean for it to be. No. I just said, well, it was a biracial wedding, makes sense. And then now it's like people are messaging me saying, hi, so I'm white and my groom is black. I'm Irish and he's Nigerian. So you seem like that. And I'm like, yeah, challenge accepted. Let's do it.
I think there's an 80% chance that my husband, I'm going to play in the snow. So
yeah,
I need us to cater to Linda, to Savannah, to Ngozi, to Kwame, to
whole...
Everyone needs to have a good time.
Pan global.
Okay, I've got a question when it comes to weddings. And I asked because I saw this on Reddit. Wedding photographers say they can tell if the couple is going to last. As the DJ, can you tell if a couple is going to last in their marriage?
Let me see. I think there's 2 moments at the wedding where I'm wishing them the best, but I'm thinking the worst. It's probably the room reveal is one, really? And then the first dance.
Okay,
so like the room reveal, I feel like sometimes I can instantly clock whether there's a big materialistic aspect to the day in either of them. Obviously, might be slightly more likely the bride, but in either of them, and whether it's like Mr. Man just dropped money and he's just kind of like shy, and she's just, and like there's all the content creators filming them like paparazzi, and I'm like, is like, what's at the heart of this wedding day? Is it the sacrament of marriage? And, and then there's the first dances sometimes where people are dancing like Ken and Barbie, and it's like, maybe that's because
the love?
The eggs, word to Black Eyed Peas.
Where's
word to Black Eyed Peas. So sometimes I get the feelings there. You can also kind of just watch them on what's that throne? What's it called? Is it a throne?
I hate
the chaise longue, the this thing. You don't want it.
It's so tacky. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen some that I like, but there are others where it's kind of
just like prom. But no hate to you if you want to do it for your wedding. I'm happy to be a guest. Who's gonna DJ at your wedding?
Someone that was telling me that they expect me to do a cameo set. So if that saves money, if I have to do 30 minutes to an hour to just save that extra £200, I'll do it. But I guess who would I like that I currently know? So I'm very much more of the musical side of DJing. And so people like Super Mids, even like D James and Dope Caesar, all the way in Nige, where their emphasis is more on the music. Super Mids, I think, finds a good balance of showmanship and music, and he can also crowd control because he uses the mic, whereas D James doesn't use the mic, I don't think. Dope Caesar, I don't think she uses the mic much, but she does a lot of musical stuff that I love. Yeah. So I guess someone D James, Mids, Caesar, just bring them all together, and then there's obviously, I mean, if I wanted like, I guess there's an array of like piano DJs if I wanted to take it there as well. If I just wanted to, just for a couple of hours, just,
so that we can eat
exactly, a little cash content never hurt, never do.
I just deeped it. If I marry a DJ, he can do his set and I'll MC because I'm a presenter.
There you go, exactly. Batman and Batman.
No, I like you said Batman and Batman.
Always.
I'm always curious because you work in weddings. Is there anything you've seen whilst DJing at a wedding that you've just put in the back of your mind, okay, we will not be doing that? Give me some examples. Yeah,
so ironically, I hadn't attended a wedding for like 15 years.
Wow.
And then as a guest, I performed at many, but I hadn't attended them for time. But now I've done a lot of these DJ ones and some with my vocal group that I've been in. There's a lot of stuff that I've kind of been like, so like, a lot of it is actually more to do with like running order, like organization of it. I know that I need a wedding planner, but I need a specific order. I can't have speeches part letter 1. We go into something else. And speeches part letter 2.
Dancing, make me sit down again. And,
I can't do 45 minutes after party. It has to be aim for 3 hours, achieve 2 hours is what I'm saying at the end. Like we need to be actually partying for a long time and be tired at the end.
I need you to make a TikTok about this. Things that you would do.
Yeah, I need that.
Seen that you've done.
Always running out of time.
I mean, talking about things that you've seen and done, I have to ask you, how did you get your DJ equipment stolen?
Omar,
I mean, that's a lot of equipment. That is like saying someone stole my sofa.
Yeah. If the sofa was everything you owned, so it felt like it just. Well, let's set the scene. So, doing a wedding in a place that sounds like Croydon. It was Croydon, and my car is parked in a multi-story. I walk 5 minutes to get there. The bride and groom are still in the venue and their family are, but they're all upstairs. My equipment's downstairs in the foyer, inside. And then I come back now and only see a speaker when like there was like speakers, decks, suitcase, rucksack, all my clothes. I don't live in this city, so it's like all my all of me, as John Legend said, everything. Deodorant, 4 do-rags, also like blue, red. They were just all in my bag at this time. And I came back and I said to an auntie who was buying the stuff, and I was like, auntie, where's everything gone? She said, have you not taken it to the car? I said, I'm not mad. I've opened the boot. There's nothing there. I've lifted up my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? And my equipment. Nothing day. And it turned out that in that like 5-minute window, a bunch of hoodlums had come in, and I think they were familiar with the area. So they had like known that this venue, there's no security downstairs. They came in, they took everything they could, including my jollof rice. That one actually hurt the most at first. Then I was like, wait, I've lost thousands of pounds and my jollof rice. Then now they took it all, they scrammed. I was seeing Monzo for pizza somewhere, and I was like, we need to find this pizza place. By the time we got there, they didn't have anything. There was a camera facing the equipment. The camera wasn't recording. It was a live stream with no security guard watching it. I've never seen a cascade of uselessness in my whole life like that. The boss was on holiday of the venue. Everything things fall apart. It's a book. Things fell apart that day. And I was like, well, but my friends came together and they bought me a deck. One of my friends, Chidima, she lent me her DJ decks, her laptop. Another friend, Josh, gave me his laptop. A lot of people helped me, and I was really, really like just getting through brunches and weddings. I had a wedding the following day, that evening, and I had to get equipment. Literally, it was an ordeal. Police station in the morning, down to a wedding in the evening. It was a dark time, but the following year we jammed for Davido. So
a win is a win. When you restore it, when you do it.
Do
you know what? Restoration. Because, I mean, Davido, you lost your equipment, you got Davido. Shout out to your friends for pulling through.
Oh, then my ride or dies for sure.
Did you cry?
What, the day I lost my equipment? The day I lost everything? I cried. The cry that I crowed. You don't even understand. Like, the cry that I crowed. My car went through it. I was beating that car up like, where's my stuff? I was so upset. But no, it was crazy. But I'm grateful that the people around me like helped me focus, or at least on God. And I focused on God. And by the next day, I was actually a lot more fine than they thought I would be.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm fine.
You needed
I'm okay.
to crash out.
Yeah, I just crashed out that night, and I was actually fine the next day. And then I was over it very quickly.
Watch this video and be convicted to apologize.
Oh, I had an AirTag that I hadn't activated, and it was with all that stuff.
But you didn't activate it.
It was brand new.
So you see the way my strap just...
Yeah, I was like, and I deeped it. I was like, my AirTag is with them. These hoodlums are running around with my AirTag, and it's still in the plastic. It's even in plastic.
There's something you mentioned earlier, like pharmacy, your a cappella group. What other commitments do you have outside of the DJ thing that you do, and where are we looking to take it? I heard 9 to 5, but then also the club starts at 7. Yeah, it makes sense.
I do the pharmacy. I'm grateful for it, but I'm not trying to stay in that too long because it clashes mainly. I do like the job itself a bit, but it clashes too much with music. Then there's the vocal group that I'm in, and I work with a couple of others as well.
Just plug the name.
Oh, yeah, so there's the Sons of Pitches with a P.
Sons of Pitches.
That's the one that I've been in for like 10. I've been in for like 10 years, and that's been good. We're all kind of doing it a bit more part-time now though because of commitments. Another group called the Magnets that I travel a lot with on like cruises and stuff. That's fun. But my focus is definitely far more on the DJ thing because it felt like it was too many faces of myself. I like having the different audiences, but it's too many things to be announcing, too many things to be doing. So I said, what do I actually think I currently enjoy the most and most passionate about? It's DJing / content creation. I don't think it's actually the gigging. I like the whole just being part of AFROBEATS.
Yeah.
Being part of the movement.
I think you're a brand as well. And I really, really I love your audience connection with your community. And you kind of touched on it a little bit. So like, what is the end goal and what you want to be doing longevity-wise? Yeah, I mean, for sure, I don't want to be DJing in a club at 50 at all. I want to enjoy this, maybe this even decade. If you are 50, please hear that and take from that what you will. Yeah, like you're already doing it, so you do it. It's not for me. I don't want to be doing, hey, a man of this, a man of that. I don't want to be doing that. So I think all my music experiences, the a cappella group, this stuff, I think I've pictured it being part of like the creative planning for like a concert. So like, for example, I shake with the composers or something. Yeah. And it's like, how should we go from this song to that song? Let's call Mide Naike. And then I make a plan or I compose. I like composing stuff because I have that musical background to do that. So I'm not pressed about just DJing forever. I'd like to be part of a creative thing in AfroBeats and Amapiano, like, long term. The one that they call like a consultant. Yeah. Creative director. Like, I think you perfectly put it. I want people to be like, I mean, to be fair, there is someone who has rang me. They were like, I want to do a concept video and an ad. It's called T. How are you going to do this? And even on the phone, she was like, I just don't know how to creatively direct and do a concept video. And I was like, well, if you see my birthday videos, and I like that they call you're the consultant, you don't exactly. They call you for it. I just told them this is how we do it. It's how we get from A to B. This is how we do it, the logistics. Exactly. Are there any like dream gigs and venues that you want to do before, well, I was going to say before 30, but yeah, I can't do that. Happy birthday. Well, happy birthday. I would say, yeah, culture was one. So I was very, very happy to do that. I suppose something like Afro Nation would be amazing. See you next year. Venue, amen.
And the venue wise, probably that's a big one, like drum sheds, just like a big venue that just has not speakers but spikers.
You know the ones where you feel it in your
heart.
I'm not gonna lie, some of these venues I have to scrunch up a bit of tissue and put it in my ears because I care about my.
Yeah, that's what I DJ with headphones.
When you feel your heart beat,
it's a lot.
And you can smell the.
Somewhere big like that for sure.
Me. Nah.
Eventually, like a DLT motor and recess line and these things. I want to see if I can get into those, but like I said, it's not the easiest. Yeah. But I want to try. I'll try.
I'll see you there. I mean, if you need to find me, I'll be by the bar like 90% of the time, or in the middle of the dance. So you'll be looking and just want him popping up.
I'll see you there.
And I guess to conclude, is there any plans to grow beyond the UK music scene?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to consolidate the Nigeria thing. And I'd say Nigeria thing, I mean, as in just like, they've supported me a lot on TikTok. They're probably a good like 30%. Then there's also America, because I think a lot of African Americans with the R&B remixes that I add, they've also supported me very well. So I kind of see this like triangle of West Africa, the UK, and them as being my main priorities. So growing in those three is a pretty good place to start. Yeah. That's where most of Afrobeats is anyway. So that's my plan, yeah.
Can't wait to see you at the top. Mide Naike. Wait, before we conclude, can you do a live your DJ tag?
Oh, wow.
Because sometimes I'll be sleeping at night and I'll be like, and I'll just say it in the middle of the night. So just for the That's the Tea show, will you give us a live?
Wow, okay. I don't remember the last time I ever said this, but okay. It's Mide Naike.
I feel like I'm right.
I can't believe I just did that.
Guys, can we please give a round of applause to Mide Naike? Oh man, thank you so much for being on the show. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the That's the Tea show. We are going to see you here the same time, same place, same sofa, same studio, every Tuesday, 6 p.m. with me, your host, Miss Tee Moyo. We'll see you next week.